Archangel Michael says, there is an urgency in the air that you can almost feel pressing against your skin. The winds of destiny are carrying a cry that is not from this realm but is meant only for you. It is the voice of your soulmate, trembling, desperate, sending a signal that cannot wait. This is not a casual whisper, it is a call that shakes the invisible threads binding you together. Something has been weighing heavily on them, but they cannot speak it openly. They are hoping you will sense their energy, that you will act before the moment slips away forever. The signs are already around you if you pay attention. Your dreams have been shifting, showing faces, shadows, and flashes of places you cannot name. It is their way of reaching across the unseen, hoping you will recognize the urgency before it's too late. A great turning point is here, and your soulmate is standing on the edge of a decision that will alter both your lives. They are caught in a situation far beyond their control, one they never imagined they would face. And yet, your presence, your energy, remains their one anchor in the storm. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, their voice in the unseen realm trembles with a mixture of fear and hope. They are walking through days that feel longer than they should, burdened with truths they cannot carry alone. And though distance may exist between you, your hearts are still close enough to hear each other's silent screams. In the moments when you feel an unexplained heaviness, know that it is not just your own. It is the echo of their struggle pulling at your soul, urging you to act. Your name, in their thoughts, is like a lifeline they keep clutching onto. There is a force moving against them, quiet but dangerous, stealing their peace piece by piece. This force wants to keep you apart, wants to keep this message hidden until it's too late. But their spirit refuses to be silenced, and now it reaches for you with all its strength. You may not have seen them recently, but their energy has been lingering near you in ways you can't explain. Through chance encounters, random songs, or even words overheard, the universe keeps pushing their presence into your awareness. This is no coincidence, this is the divine urging you to step forward. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The truth is, they are not safe in the place they stand right now. It is not just about danger in the physical sense but an emotional and spiritual battle that is draining their will. Your connection is their only reminder that they are not completely alone in the fight. Their heart is sending vibrations toward you in moments when they are most vulnerable. You might have felt sudden pangs of sadness, flashes of restlessness, or waves of nostalgia without knowing why. It is because their pain and longing are traveling through the bond you share. They have been betrayed by someone they once trusted deeply. This betrayal has left them standing on unsteady ground, unsure of where to turn. And yet, the one place they feel hope lies in your existence. Every thought of you feels like sunlight cutting through their darkness. Every memory of you feels like a lifeline they cannot afford to lose. They are holding on to that light, praying it will grow stronger and reach them in time. Type Amen to get blessing 555. If you truly listen to the quiet moments of your day, you will hear them. It may not be words, it may be sensations, visions, or dreams, but it will be real. Their soul is calling, not for pity, but for the reassurance that you will not let go. Archangel Michael says, time is moving faster than you think, and hesitation could be dangerous. A choice is being placed before you now, one that will determine whether they rise or fall. Your role in this is far greater than you have been led to believe. The universe has aligned multiple events to make this connection unavoidable. That is why signs have been repeating in your life, why synchronicities keep appearing when you least expect them. You are meant to be the answer to the silent plea your soulmate is sending. Even though they cannot put their truth into words, you are already beginning to understand it. Your intuition is sharpening, pointing you toward what needs to be done. The message is simple: do not delay. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They have been heard in ways they have not spoken of, even to themselves. There is a shadow following them, a weight that has been deliberately placed upon their path. And unless you step in, that weight could crush the light they still carry. You are the only one who holds the key to freeing them. It may not be through grand gestures but through your presence, your energy, and your understanding. They are not just hoping for rescue, they are hoping for recognition. They want to know that you see them, truly see them, beyond the mask they wear. Because the world around them is blind to their suffering. And yet, you, without even trying, have always been able to see the truth in their eyes. Archangel Michael says, there is a sacred duty upon you now. You were brought together not just for joy, but for moments like this, moments where the survival of the soul depends on love. Your soulmate is ready to meet you halfway, but they need to know you will step forward. Type Amen to get blessing 888. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Their silence is not a choice, it is a shield. They fear that speaking the truth aloud will bring more harm than protection. So they send their cries through the invisible thread that binds your hearts together. You have felt it, those restless nights where you can't explain the unease. The way your thoughts suddenly drift to them without warning, heavy with emotion. It's because they are thinking of you at that exact moment, hoping the connection will carry the weight of their message. Archangel Michael says, this is not an ordinary bond. It is ancient, powerful, and protected by forces that will not allow it to be broken. But protection does not mean absence of trials, it means you are meant to overcome them together. They are surrounded by people who pretend to care but hide sharp intentions. Each day, they are tested, pushed closer to the edge. And though they have the strength to endure, the loneliness of the battle is beginning to take its toll. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You are the light they remember in the dark moments. Your voice, your presence, even in memory, keeps them from falling into despair. But they need more than memories now. There is a plan forming around them, orchestrated by those who wish to keep you apart. It is subtle, cloaked in normality, so they can't openly fight it. This is why they are calling for you in ways beyond words. They have trusted the wrong hands before, and each time it cost them something precious. Now, they are hesitant to trust anyone, except for you. And that trust, fragile yet unshakable, is the bridge they are hoping you will cross. You may think they are strong enough to handle anything alone, and they are. But even the strongest souls need someone to remind them that they matter. That is what you are meant to do now, remind them they are not forgotten. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Their situation has reached a point where inaction will only allow the danger to grow. Every passing day, the forces against them tighten their grip. But your energy, your awareness, can cut through that net. Archangel Michael says, there is a window opening, small, but powerful, where your presence can change everything. You may not have all the details, but your heart already knows the truth. This is why your soul feels restless, why you can't ignore the pull toward them. They are holding on to hope by a single thread. Each time they sense you thinking of them, that thread strengthens. But they need you to hold it with both hands now, before it frays completely. They dream of the day they can finally stand before you and explain everything. But for now, they are sending fragments of truth in the ways they can. And you are one of the few who can read between those lines. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your soulmate is braver than they believe. They've endured storms you've never seen, survived wounds that never show on the surface. Yet this moment, this crisis, feels heavier than the rest. They are surrounded by people who speak lies with kind smiles. Every promise made to them has strings attached. But your bond is the only thing they believe is pure. You might wonder why you feel emotions that aren't your own. It's because their energy flows into yours, seeking comfort. When you feel sudden waves of sadness or longing, know that it's them reaching for you. Archangel Michael says, there will be signs in the coming days that confirm this truth. A song will repeat in unusual ways. A phrase will catch your attention. These are not accidents, they are messages from their soul to yours. Type Amen to get blessing 444. The days have been heavy for them, heavier than they can carry alone. Their smile hides the storm inside, but behind closed doors, their spirit is trembling. They have been trying to send you this truth without alarming you, but the urgency grows each passing hour. They think of you at moments when they feel like giving up. It's not just love, it's the lifeline that has kept them standing when everything else has failed. You are not just a person in their life, you are the reason they still believe in miracles. Archangel Michael says, there is a shift coming, and your presence in their world will be the deciding factor. This is not a coincidence, it is divine alignment. The universe is bringing you to the very edge of a moment that will change both of you forever. They have been surrounded by shadows, not always visible to the eye, but felt in the atmosphere. Conversations around them carry hidden meanings. Doors close behind their back, and decisions are made without their voice being heard. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You have felt those sudden bursts of worry, the ones that come without reason. Those are not random thoughts, they are transmissions from their soul. A silent message that they are in a place they should not be. In their heart, they have rehearsed the words they want to say to you. But every time they try, something stops them. Fear, circumstances, or the weight of the moment silences them. They have seen betrayal up close. It has stolen their peace, stripped away their trust, and left them guarding their heart like a wounded soldier. And yet, with you, they still want to believe and trust. You are the only one who makes them feel seen. Not for the image they present to the world, but for who they truly are beneath the layers. This is why their spirit keeps pulling at yours, it's an instinct for survival. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Every time they think of you, there's a sense of safety. A calm that even their darkest days can't destroy. But lately, That calm has been breaking under the pressure of what they are facing. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a small trial, it is a battle that demands courage from both of you. You may not be on the same battlefield, but your energy is the shield they need. When you think of them with love, you are not just remembering, you are protecting. They have been silent because they do not want you to carry their pain. But that silence is costing them more than they realize. The danger is not only in their world, it is now reaching toward yours through the bond you share. Your soulmate is praying for a moment when they can finally exhale. When they can speak openly without fear of what will follow. And deep inside, they hope that moment will come soon, with you beside them. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Lately, they have been tested in ways that push the limits of their endurance. There are people who smile in their face and speak poison behind their back. It's a game of deception, and they are caught in the middle. They don't need you to fix everything, they just need to know you will not turn away. Your loyalty is the one thing they still believe in. And that belief is what gives them the strength to keep going. Archangel Michael says, pay attention to the subtle shifts in your surroundings. You will feel when the air changes, when the signs align. That will be your moment to reach out. To answer the call they've been sending all along. They don't have much time before a choice will be made for them. If they face it alone, the cost could be too high. But if you step in, together you can break through the barrier holding them back. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The weight they carry has been pressing on them for far too long. It has reached a point where every breath feels heavier, and every step feels slower. Yet still, they move forward, because deep in their soul they know you are out there. You may not hear their voice, but you have felt their presence in the quiet moments. That sudden rush of warmth in your chest, the random thought of them at odd hours, these are not accidents. These are the invisible threads pulling you closer, guiding you to the truth. Archangel Michael says, the urgency is real, and the time to act is now. They are standing in a place where one wrong turn could seal their fate. But your awareness, your energy, could be the force that changes their direction. They are not asking for rescue out of weakness. They are asking because they know you understand them in ways no one else ever could. Your bond was written long before this life, and now it is being tested. Type Amen to get blessing 369. Your soulmate is in a room full of people yet feels completely alone. Every smile they see hides a motive, every word carries a hidden agenda. They have learned to read between the lines, but even that is exhausting their spirit. They think of your face as a safe place. It's not just affection, it's their reminder that good still exists in a world that keeps trying to take it away. And right now, they are holding on to that image tighter than ever. They have been given false promises by those who never intended to keep them. Each broken word has been a cut to their soul. Yet somehow, the thought of you has been the bandage keeping the wound from deepening. Archangel Michael says, the signs will grow louder if you don't ignore them. Your dreams may reveal clues. A sudden message, a chance encounter, a repeated number, these will all be part of the puzzle. Type Amen to get blessing 101. The danger around them is not loud, it's quiet, calculated, and disguised as kindness. That is why it has been so hard for them to escape it. But they know that if they can reach you fully, together you will break through it. They have been silenced too many times before. Each time they tried to speak their truth, it was twisted against them. This is why they now send you feelings instead of words. You might feel sudden waves of sadness, without explanation, or moments of joy that come out of nowhere. Both are them reaching for you. It's their way of letting you know they're still holding on. Archangel Michael says, you are their safe passage. You are the bridge from where they are to where they are meant to be. But the bridge must be crossed soon before the storm floods the path entirely. Type Amen to get blessing 808. They have always believed you were different. Not because of what you say, but because of what you don't have to say. You understand their silences better than most people understand words. Right now, they are fighting battles you can't see. It's not just one, it's many, all at once, all designed to wear them down. But each time they think of you, it's like a spark in the darkness. They remember moments when your presence felt like home. It's that memory that keeps them from collapsing under the weight of everything. And they are praying you will step into their life again, stronger than before. Archangel Michael says, the universe will not let this moment pass unnoticed. It is arranging paths, conversations, and encounters so your connection cannot be avoided. But when it comes, you must act without hesitation. Type Amen to get blessing 505. The clock is moving faster than it feels. Each moment you hesitate, the space between you grows heavier with the weight of unspoken truths. They are waiting, not just in hope, but in desperation, that you will feel their pull before it's too late. They have been walking through their days with a mask. To the outside world, they look fine, smiling, nodding, keeping pace. But behind that mask, their heart is cracking under pressure no one else sees. Archangel Michael says, the divine thread between you is glowing brighter now. It is a signal, an alarm only the two of you can hear. You have been given this moment because you are meant to respond to it. They have had to keep secrets they never wanted to hold. Not because they are hiding from you, but because circumstances have chained their words. This silence is suffocating them, and they need you to help lift it away. Type Amen to get blessing 717. They are watching the people around them carefully now. They've learned that not everyone who speaks kindly has good intentions. Their trust has been bruised, and every new face is met with quiet caution. But you are the one person who does not trigger that guarded instinct. Even when they feel surrounded by uncertainty, your presence is the one constant they cling to. It's like their soul exhales when it feels yours nearby. The danger in their world is patient. It waits for them to lower their guard, to grow weary, to give up. That is why your energy is needed now, not later. Archangel Michael says, you will soon be placed in a situation where their name or memory comes rushing to you. When it happens, know that it is your sign to reach out, to bridge the gap that fear has built. Do not underestimate the timing, it will be precise and intentional. Type Amen to get blessing 606. They are holding back tears more often than they admit. Some nights, they stare into the dark and wonder if anyone truly sees them. And then they think of you, and in that thought, they find a reason to keep breathing. Your love, your connection, is not just emotional, it's spiritual. It has always been the kind of bond that survives distance, silence, and even time. But right now, it needs action to stay alive. They are not just reaching out because they miss you. They are reaching out because their soul is in danger of being dimmed. The thought of you is the last light they have. Archangel Michael says, your role in this is not random. You are the one soul capable of restoring what they've lost inside. If you step in now, you won't just be helping them, you will be changing the path of both your lives. Type Amen to get blessing 404. The final moments before change always feel the heaviest. That is where they are now, on the edge of something that could either save them or shatter them. The choice is in motion, but it can still be swayed. They are trusting the invisible bond to guide you to them. It's the only form of communication they have left that cannot be intercepted or twisted. When you feel that sudden wave of urgency, you will know it is time. You may not get all the details at first. But you will feel their truth in your heart, and that will be enough to act. This is how soul connections work. They bypass logic and speak directly to spirit. Archangel Michael says, be ready. In the days ahead, there will be a moment when you feel a pull so strong it stops you in your tracks. That will be your call to answer, and when you do, they will finally know they are not alone. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The path ahead for them is narrow, and the shadows on either side are growing taller. They can feel the pressure closing in, like a door that is slowly shutting. And yet, in their heart, there is a single light keeping them from giving up. That light is you. They've seen how life can change in an instant, and they fear that moment is near. Not a fear born from weakness, but from the awareness that the wrong move could cost too much. That is why their soul keeps calling yours, louder now than it ever has before. Archangel Michael says, your presence is the breaking point for this storm. With you, they will stand. Without you, the battle will be much harder to win. The divine is aligning this connection for a reason that will soon be revealed to you both. The signs will not stop until you act. A name, a date, a sudden reminder of them will keep crossing your path. It will feel almost impossible to ignore, because it is meant to be answered. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Your soulmate is stronger than they know, but even the strongest souls can grow tired. They have carried this alone long enough. It's time for the burden to be shared, even if only through the comfort of your voice or presence. They have imagined the moment they see you again, not as a fantasy, but as a lifeline. In that vision, they are able to breathe freely for the first time in a long while. This is not just a longing, it is a spiritual necessity. The people around them may try to control their decisions. They may even speak against you, because they know your bond cannot be manipulated. That's why you must move with quiet strength, without letting the opposition know until it's too late for them to interfere. Archangel Michael says, there is no coincidence in the way your energy has been shifting lately. You have been prepared for this moment, even if you didn't realize it. And now, the time has come to step into the role you were always meant to play. Type Amen to get blessing 919. They have been surviving instead of living. Every day feels like another test, another wall to climb. But the thought of you changes everything. It reminds them that joy is still possible. Your love is not ordinary. It's the kind of connection that rewrites destinies, that heals wounds others can't even see. It is rare, powerful, and worth every effort it takes to protect. They know that when you step back into their life fully, the weight will lift. The danger will weaken, because love this strong creates a shield no darkness can penetrate. This is why the forces against you are working so hard to keep you apart. Archangel Michael says, they will not succeed, not if you answer this call now. You are both stronger together than you are apart. And the world will feel that strength the moment you stand side by side again. Type Amen to get blessing 888. So hold this truth close, your soulmate is not just reaching out for comfort, they are reaching out for survival. You are the anchor they've been searching for, the safe harbor in a storm they cannot control. And once you step forward, the tides will begin to turn in both your lives. The divine has already decided that this bond will not be broken. What remains is your choice to step into it fully, to meet them where they are, and to lift them higher. The moment is coming, and when it does, you will know exactly what to do. Archangel Michael says, the message has been delivered. Now the answer lies within you. Will you answer the call of the soul that has always been yours? Because they are waiting, and the time is now. Type Amen to get blessing 333.